Dr. Theodor Morell, Hitler's personal physician, sat across the desk from the Führer, his eyes scanning the various bottles lined up on the table.
"The new medication should help with your energy levels, my Führer,"
he said, pushing a small vial forward. Adolf Hitler leaned back in his chair, the weight of the war evident in the lines on his face.
"I need to be at my best, Morell. The fate of the Reich depends on it,"
he replied, eyeing the vial with a mix of curiosity and desperation. Dr. Morell carefully injected a dose of the experimental drug into a syringe.
"This will enhance your focus and endurance,"
he assured, his voice steady. Hitler rolled up his sleeve, his eyes fixed on the map of Europe.
"We must push forward regardless of the cost,"
he stated, determination lacing his words as the needle pierced his skin. Hitler paused to glance at Dr. Morell, a glint of manic energy in his eyes.
"This is exactly what I needed, Morell. We will not falter,"
he declared, his voice rising with conviction. Dr. Morell nodded, though a flicker of concern crossed his face.
"Remember, my Führer, moderation is key. Too much could have adverse effects,"
he cautioned, mindful of the thin line they walked. Hitler's hands shook slightly as he reviewed the battle plans, his mind struggling to keep up with his racing thoughts.
"We must act swiftly. Time is our enemy,"
he insisted, frustration creeping into his voice. Dr. Morell watched from the sidelines, the weight of his role pressing heavily on his conscience.
"Perhaps the rest is in order, my Führer,"
he suggested, hoping to temper the storm brewing within the leader. Hitler sat in his chair, exhaustion finally catching up with him.
"I will rest, but only for a moment,"
he agreed, his voice barely above a whisper as his eyes fluttered closed. Dr. Morell collected the empty vials, a silent promise to himself to monitor the situation closely.
"Tomorrow we will reassess your regimen,"
he said softly, as the room fell into a hushed stillness.